The Electric State movie.review.
People fight to survive in a forbidden zone, where colossal machines roam after the catastrophe. The events of the film take place in an alternate reality and begin in 1990. Just before the outbreak of a major war, Christopher is a genius boy who passes all his exams by external testing. In order to enter university, he is afraid to step into adulthood, but his older sister Michelle supports him and is confident that a bright future awaits him. A brief history lesson reveals that in the 1850s, a large company invented robots designed to ease people's lives. By the 1990s, these robots had taken over all the routine and physical work, but soon began demanding equal civil rights. This led to the start of a war which humanity was losing until Ethan Skate, the inventor of the Neurocaster virtual helmet, emerged. This device allowed people to share consciousness, and soon they began using drones, ultimately winning the war within weeks. Robots were then exiled to a zone of exclusion. In New Mexico, the Neurocaster technology soon became civilian, allowing people to split their consciousness. One part controls the drone, while the other rests in virtual reality. By 1994, 2 years after the war with the robots, Michelle lives with her adopted father, Ted, who is constantly using the Neurocaster to split his consciousness. He controls his daughter through a drone and a tracking device, ordering her to attend extra lessons so he can profit from it. Michelle is a rebel and refuses to obey her adoptive father. Rejecting his offer, she tries to remove the tracking bracelet but fails. During lessons, Michelle ignores the Neurocaster, believing that the real world is better than the virtual one. As a result, she is summoned to the school principal's office, but the principal, who lost her parents and younger brother in a car accident, is powerless against Michelle's defiance. Michelle longs for Christopher and clearly demonstrates her unwillingness to conform to the system. One night, Michelle has a nightmare in which she relives the very accident that left an orphan waking up. She hears noises outside and realizes someone is near her house. She decides to go outside to investigate, only to spot a monster hiding nearby. Rushing back inside, Michelle tries to wake Ted, but to no avail, fearing for her life. She hides under the bed in her bedroom and sees the monster continue to stalk her. The creature enters the room, searches around, and lifts the bed, revealing Michelle. The terrifying monster turns out to be a robot, disguised as their beloved childhood cartoon character. Cosmo, fearing that the robot has come to kill her, Michelle defends herself, but the robot doesn't pose a threat. It attempts to explain the reason for its arrival through gestures, indicating that its voice capabilities are limited. Due to mechanical damage, Michelle helps Cosmo so he can communicate using phrases from the cartoon character. The robot claims to be Christopher, but Michelle doesn't believe him and pushes him away. The noise wakes Ted, who reacts aggressively to the situation and shoves his adoptive daughter. The robot defends Michelle and pushes Ted back. Ted attacks the robot with a golf club but gets injured. Interpreting it as an attempted murder, he threatens to deactivate Cosmo and tries to call the police, but Michelle stops him with a taser. Trusting Cosmo, Michelle decides to run away from home to help him and find her brother, whom she thought was dead. Ted's drone tries to stop them, but Michelle steals her adoptive father's car and drives off.
Subscribe.